Good evening, good evening. Give me a thumbs up, you can hear me. Just wanted to hop on here and give you guys another update. We might stay on here a few minutes longer than usual. Let's go ahead and pop in here and give some timing estimates out for some of these locations. So currently we do have a few areas of some showers and storms that have developed here across western Michigan. Go ahead and back this up. We can see that this is going to move off to the east-northeast pretty slowly, about 30 to 40 miles per hour. It's moved about one county in about an hour, so it's moving pretty slowly. That should continue to increase in speed as that moves off toward the I-69 corridor towards Coldwater. It should skirt north of Coldwater, but more so towards the Marshall, Olivet, Charlotte areas. Now, we do have some increased winds along the leading edge of this line here, especially toward the Battle Creek area down toward Athens and Colon. You can see here on the right on your velocity, we're going to have these little off-colored areas. That's going to be your gust front. I could take the Grand Rapids radar for a little bit better look. Again, nothing currently is severe within the state, although these storms are strengthening very slowly. So we may see a few warnings here next hour or two. It would not be surprising. But at the overall point of this, we do have this gust front pushing into Calhoun County toward the Eaton and Ingham County areas, up by Charlotte, up into the Kent County, Ionia County area. Now, winds along this line are right around 40 miles per hour. There are some instances of right around 50 or so just below severe limits. But overall, that's what we got going on. And then we do have a secondary line that's in Hillsdale County currently. We do have a few areas here of intense lightning and also some heavy rain. But overall, this is not as organized as this line up here. As you can tell, this line up here does have some organization to it. This one down in Hillsdale does not. But this line down here is pushing off to the east-northeast toward the western part of Lenawee County, southeastern part of Jackson, and southwestern part of Washtenaw County the next hour or so. So with that being said, timing-wise, if you are in the Charlotte-Lansing area, next half hour to 1 hour, Springport, Albion, Homer, you guys are about a half hour away from impact. Jackson, about an hour. Mason, about an hour. If you're further downstream toward the Howell area, toward the Owasso area, if this line does hold together, it may be about 2 hours before these storms get to you. They're moving pretty slowly. Now, they could increase in speed, and that could change. Now, again, this is about 30 to 40 miles per hour forward speed, so it's not moving too terribly quickly. So we will have to track these. We'll probably stay on here a little bit longer here. Just kind of wait and see if anything goes severe, and just kind of track these for a little bit. So you're welcome to hang out with us. Overall, a pretty low threat, I would say, still continues into the evening hours, and it'll probably wrap up right around sunset or just a little bit after sunset. So again, we have a gusty front here with a photogenic shelf cloud, as we saw on our partner chaser Ben's stream down the Vicksburg area. And I'm not sure if he's still on that storm or not, but he did have a shelf cloud near the Vicksburg area, and this storm is pushing off to the east now, aligning itself with Battle Creek all the way to Athens. We do have this gust front. It's pretty visible here on radar with the greens and reds here on the right. Go ahead and mark it with this. You can kind of see right about here. You can see the red marker on my screen. That's going to be your gust front there. So with that being said, just some heavy rain, heavy lightning, gusty winds, and no severe at this point, but that could change. So north of here, we do have some storms that are ongoing up here in northern Michigan as well, although nothing is severe up here either. We do have some flash flood warnings in effect that form 6 to 7 inches of rainfall has fallen up here in the Traverse City, Leland, Empire, Beulah, Bel Air area. All this area up here remains under flood advisory, flood warnings, flash flood warnings, stuff like that. I think I can turn this on. Give me 1 second here. So I turn that on. But the rain from earlier this morning had trained over the exact same areas. What that's caused some significant localized flooding there within Traverse City Metro and surrounding areas. So with that being said, some more showers and storms are possible. It does remain a possibility, but right now the area does remain just some sprinkles, nothing too heavy. And there is some heavier stuff off here toward Rose City, West Branch, Roscommon, up into the Atlanta. Just some rain for you guys up here in northern Michigan. The bulk of it's going to be down here, approaching the West Branch, Rose City, and this is moving off to the east northeast as well at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. So, with that being said, I'll go ahead and take back the radar from Grand Rapids and go ahead and hop in chat here and look at your guys' comments. We do have some reports. Our chaser, Alex, he's up in the just south of Battle Creek area, I want to say, and he was experiencing some gusty winds up to right around 40 miles per hour, as well as torrential rainfall. So our moisture value content today does indicate heavy rainfall is possible. And as we kind of see in some places, we do have very heavy torrential downpours happening. Macomb County, it's possible, especially with this line down here in Hillsdale. If it makes it that far north, we'll have to kind of see. It's going to race against time until we lose sunlight and also instability, because once that sun goes down, we have no support after the sun goes down. So storms should die out fairly quickly after sunset. So if it makes it up there before sunset, I would say, yeah, it has a pretty good shot at making it up there against heavy rains, some lightning, some gusty winds. But if these storms don't get moving, the thumb up here, especially eastern parts of lower Michigan, may miss out on the heavier rain storms in general. So kind of like a wait and see type of deal. All right, any more questions here? Can you show the general track the storms are going to go into South Michigan? So I can't draw on this map, but if I go ahead and take the one panel look, anywhere, if you're looking at, I would say if this line continues, Lansing, Owasso, Howell, Ann Arbor, Adrian, Monroe, Pontiac, Flint, Saginaw, Alma, St. John's. I mean, I can't really track this. I don't have any tracking tools with it. It's just moving off to the east-northeast here. So I would just say anywhere ahead of this line right now. I'm not really going to call out too many names. If you see your city on that map, you're probably going to be under the gun for at least some heavy rain and some lightning and some gusty winds. But the bulk of the heaviest stuff right now is tracking right along I-94 toward Marshall to Concha. I would say your heaviest winds are going to be right within this main line here. If that continues off to the east-northeast, Albion, Springport, Olivet, Parma, right along 94 here up into the Eaton Rapids area. This line of storms looks to be strengthening here, heading into southern Hillsdale and southwestern Lenawee. I'll have to keep an eye on that. Looks like there's some hail core on that one as well. Let's take the airport radar really quickly and see if I can't pull up any better data. Nope, it's just entering the airport radar. So we can't look at that just yet. We'll have to wait a few more scans to get that. But Lenawee, go ahead and be on alert for some heavy downpours, some lightning, as well as some gusty winds. There's a possibility of a third line coming through here. We do have some storms over Lake Michigan heading towards Ludington. We could have some more storms pop up behind this line here. The cold front doesn't really pass through until a bit later on this evening. So some storms do remain possible throughout the evening hours past sunset. It's just not going to be a severe threat there. Again, the entire state still lies under a severe threat today. So that's going to be just for damaging winds. Very low threat, as we talked about this morning. Very, very low threat. All right, some more comments here. What's up, Michael from Calhoun County, 911. Love to see you guys watching. Thanks for watching, guys. Yeah, for Calhoun County especially, it's moving through the county right now. I don't see too much to be concerned about wind-wise. You may have a few calls for like down trees and stuff like that, but I don't see anything significant on radar here. I'd say probably up to 40-mile-per-hour winds would be possible. Nothing too significant for you guys. Let us know what you guys have if you can. If you have any calls or anything, let us know, Michael. Thanks, Michael. Kalamazoo Bronson, you guys should be in the clear for now. Yeah, you guys are in the clear. Not to say stuff isn't going to pop up behind it, but right now there's nothing on radar, and I'd say you guys are in the clear for at least an hour or two, if not the entire evening. We'll have to kind of keep an eye out over the lake here for any more development that occurs. But again, anything that happens past this line will probably be just some heavy rain, maybe some lightning with it. I don't expect there to be any more severe threat once this line works its way through. We're getting close to the sunset here, about another hour and a half. Once we pass sunset, we'll lose instability. So, don't see hail on this either. I see some hail indications here on radar, but the atmosphere today doesn't really support hail at all. So I'm just going to ignore that. I don't think that's anything to be concerned about. Is cold water good for the night? I can't really speak for later on this evening, but for right now, you do have some storms off to your west here between you and Colon right there on M60. Or is that 66? I think it's 66 actually. M66. No, it is M60 because 66 is north south. So M60 between Colon and Coldwater, you have some storms there all the way down toward the border. Burr Oak, Bronson, right along US 12 here. So Coldwater, you are not in the clear. You do have a line of storms moving through, lightning, and maybe some gusty winds possible. Doesn't look too organized at this point. Just needs probably some heavy rain and lightning with it. Yes, Dwayne, there is no tornadic activity expected today. Very, very. This is probably a day that I would say probably the lowest threat of the year for tornadoes. I don't see anything indicating it's going to happen. We did have one storm earlier near Gaylord that produced some very weak rotation, and that was because we had two storms that converged together. And if you guys were watching our stream back on August 24th, we did have a storm up near Grand Rapids do that produced a tornado. The wind shear, if there was any amount of wind shear today, that up by Gaylord may have had a tornado today, but it was just two storms that converged and it had maybe one or two scans of some increased rotation, and then it completely died out. So, to our knowledge, nothing happened up there. It was just some convergence and some increased velocities, nothing too major. Eve, Hillsdale County. You guys were just in that storm, I believe. It's working off to your east now. So Hillsdale, you should be in the clear for about a half hour to an hour. You do have a secondary line that's developed behind this that's pushing off to the east northeast. So Hillsdale, you should be on alert again in the next hour or so for the secondary line that's off to your west by about, I'd say, 30 to 40 miles. Yes, John, we do cover winter storms as well. So you'll be getting coverage of winter storms, forecasts, our thoughts, etc. Now, I will say, we're going to hit this hard as we get closer to winter, but forecasting winter storms is so difficult because any type of shift in the storm is going to shift your snow rain line significantly. So it's a difference of 2 or 3 different counties that would get like sometimes a foot of snow or nothing at all. It's incredibly hard to forecast. So yes, we will be covering it, but you guys got to bear with us because it's going to be difficult to cover. That's just how winter forecasting goes. Anybody who has meteorological knowledge on winter will have the same opinion. It's so incredibly hard to forecast. Ionia County right now, you guys do have a storm working through. There could be some gusty winds there. We see on our velocity map over here on the right, we do have this increased, not too increased, but you do have a pretty dominant or a pretty predominant gust front here, anywhere from Woodland to the east of Lake Odessa, all the way up toward the Saranac area. So some gusty winds along that gust front are possible, but I don't see it being close to severe at all. It's probably just going to be less than 30, up to 30 miles per hour winds. Nothing too significant. And that is the story so far today, and that's a good news. We don't want to see, severe weather at all, but for the most part, just gonna be some gusty winds for you guys in general. Saw some more questions here. Nashville, Monroe. Okay, so Nashville. You guys are up here somewhere. I know you guys are. Help me out. Nashville, Nashville, Nashville. I know you guys are up here somewhere. In this area, I'm assuming. I don't see it out toward this way. I'd say you're either getting rain right now, Nashville, or you're almost out of it, just because I know it's up here by the. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Nashville. You guys are in the core of that storm. I don't see much on radar here indicating heavy winds are occurring, although you could be getting some pretty good downpours and some intense lightning there. But overall, nothing on the wind velocity map that shows some winds are happening. Monroe County, you guys currently are in the clear, although if this storm does bank right, I do have some more development down here into northwest Ohio, so we'll have to watch that. But if we go ahead and animate this, we'll see this moving off to the east-northeast. So Monroe County on alert next hour or two for those storms. And again, the severe threat today is quite low. It's non-zero for damaging winds. But these mainly will probably just be some heavy thunderstorms, nothing too severe that's expected, although, again, the isolated risk is there. But I would say with these storms moving, probably next hour and a half or so, Monroe County should be on alert for that. Lansing. All right, Lansing. Let's go ahead and check Lansing. Lansing, you guys are on the brink of this line, although now I'm noticing this line is splitting apart. So let's see what happens with this. Right now, I'd say Lansing next hour or so for you, maybe 45 minutes at this point. Some gusty winds possible. I don't see much in the way happening right now for severe weather, but not to say that's not that could change. Yeah, this line down here is starting to get organized. We see it pop up here in Branch County there. So Coldwater, you guys should be on alert here inside. And again, nothing severe, but it's best to get inside because there's quite a bit of lightning with these storms, and there could also be some gusty winds there as well. So if you're in Coldwater or Branch County in general, I go ahead and head inside. If you're in Hillsdale County as well, stay indoors as well here in Jackson County and Calhoun County. Just some heavy thunderstorms moving through. Would not like to see anybody get hit by lightning today. Yes, they are moving pretty slow, about 35 miles per hour right now. But because this has turned into a line, sometimes when these storms do turn into lines, they like to increase their forward speed. So this may increase in speed if this typically speaking, when these storms do converge into a line, they like to speed up. So what I'm trying to say here is I'm expecting these storms to speed up here just slightly in the next half hour or so. But right now, we're around 35 to 40 miles per hour. Gust front is about to cross I-69 here toward Marshall, in between Marshall and Teconcha. So if you guys are on I-69, expect some slowdowns there, as well as 94. I know 94 eastbound is backed up in Kalamazoo County. We had an accident there toward Westnedge. I believe Alex was reporting that. But yeah, this line is getting its act together here in Branch County, so we'll have to keep an eye on this and see what it does. Again, nothing on velocity showing that this is going to be severe at this point in time. But again, that could change. I'm going to take the Indiana radar here and see if there's anything this is showing. I don't see anything there either. Maybe a few isolated instances. Yeah, it's going to be a good downpour here toward the Union City, Burlington area, but otherwise there's nothing here catching my eye at velocity. Checking out the Hillsdale and Lenawee County storm. Again, nothing too organized. Well, it's starting to get its act together here. Southern Lenawee County, you guys should be on alert for that. Again, just some gusty winds, a lot of lightning, and heavy downpour. How long will the storms last around? Please don't spam Aaron. I got you. Coldwater, you should expect the storm in the next 15 to 20 minutes. It should be out of there by the next 40 minutes. So I'd say by 7:30, I'd go ahead and give you the all clear. There's nothing behind. Once it stops raining, there's nothing behind that line. So once this is done, it's done for now. I do agree, nerd guy. Some special weather statements could be used on these storms, especially from the reports that we've seen. We don't issue those; those come from NWS, so they have their reasoning why they don't issue them. So that's up to them. But these storms, from what we see, have produced some special weather statement type of criteria wind gusts. So look on Detroit's velocity here on the right. It's a little bit higher up in the atmosphere. You can kind of see some gusty winds occurring here heading in towards the Teconcha area. Currently over Burlington, right on US 12 there. Is that M60 again? That's M60. I apologize. US 12 is down here in Coldwater. Go ahead and take back the one panel look. Nope, I don't want that. I want the one panel. There we go. This line now stretches all the way up from Belding all the way down to the border of Indiana in the LaGrange area, heading toward the Angola, Fremont area, as well as I'm not sure what the county this is in Angola. I thought I knew it. Is it Steuben County? It's Steuben County. The heaviest part of the storm currently is right over Union City and Burlington. Maybe some small hail, but it should mainly just be some really heavy rain there occurring right there heading into Teconcha. See any worries on the storms crossing Lake Michigan? All right, let's take a peek at Lake Michigan real quick. These will be up in northern Michigan. I don't see much of anything south of that at this point in time. We'll go ahead and let this radar load in here. Yeah, these are going to head toward Ludington. Actually, no, they're moving more eastward toward Hart. Again, I'd say some gusty winds and some heavy downpours and lightning, same as what we're seeing in the southern part of the state. We'll have to hop on Pentwater's live cam. I know they have one up there as well as Ludington and see if this storm can be viewed there as it gets closer. But again, this is going to probably impact the western shoreline up here in about, I'd say, 45 minutes to maybe closer to a half hour. If this line down here in Hillsdale converges with this line up here in Calhoun, it may become one giant line and push off into Metro Detroit area up toward Lansing, Howell, Flint. Although I'm not entirely sure if that's going to happen and if it's going to maintain its strength. We don't have the support today like we had back on August 24th. This isn't going to be anything like it. We don't have any wind shear. We don't have the upper level dynamics in the wind fields. We don't have any of that available for these storms. It's just simply we do have a cold front, we have an unstable environment, and we do have a lot of what we call downdraft cape, which indicates there could be some increased downdrafts, which is your microburst, and that's why you see that wind threat today. There's going to be no hail expected and no tornadoes expected at all. This is not organized by any means. I will say after today, I don't see any severe weather on the horizon at all. It's going to be mainly in the low to mid 70s for most, and some days may actually not reach 70 at all. Then lows are going to be in the 50s, flirting with the 40s. So we're moving into that fall type of season, and with that, severe weather is winding down. Not to say it's not going to happen, but it's definitely on the downtrend right now. We'll have to keep an eye out for a fall season. For those of you who think severe weather only occurs in the summertime or springtime, it's wrong. There's actually been a tornado in Michigan every single month, even in January, December, February, November. There have been tornadoes every single month in Michigan. So, with that being said, just because we're going into fall does not mean severe weather is over. Adrian, you guys should be on alert here. We do have the storm heading up into the Adrian area here next half hour or so. Maybe a little bit sooner than that. Looks like the storms are starting to pick up their pace just a bit. And looking at the airport radar, see if we can get a better visual on the velocity here. It's just still starting to come into frame here. There is some, I'd say this radar is reading off about 30 mile per hour winds in the Waldron-Hudson area. This is right about, it's about 1,000 feet off the ground. So we'll have to kind of see how that moves as it's closer to the radar. It could die down here, but for right now, just some gusty winds entering Lenawee County there. Next half hour, I'd say for Adrian would be a good bet. How is Dexter looking? Let's take a peek at Dexter. Dexter, you guys are currently in the clear, but in about an hour or so, you got some storms working, and you may have two lines there. If you guys are out ahead of this first line down here, maybe in Washtenaw County, I'd say, and then Jackson, you guys do have a secondary line behind this line. So if you are in the Hanover, Concord, Vanderkook Lake, and Brooklyn areas, you may be impacted by one or two, or should I say two or three different storms with this line here. And there's nothing behind that second line yet. Let's keep an eye if anything develops. But Dexter, again, in the next hour or so, you guys should be impacted there. I'm a ball of sunshine? What do you mean? I see Nick on here. Let me go ahead and put my headphones in. Nick,
hello.
Materially. There he is. What's up?
Hi.
What's going on, man?
Oh, I saw you were live, and so I figured I'd join.
Just kind of hanging out. Nothing severe at this point, but might as well hop on and talk to our loyal followers here and just kind of keep an eye on things. So, what's up?
Oh, I was looking at stuff coming across the lake towards Hart, Pentwater, Ludington.
Yeah, I'm curious if we can get a view on that on Ludington's live cam. I'm going to go ahead and hop over there now that you're in here. I can kind of do some more stuff here.
Here, let me look.
All right, do it. I'll go ahead and take back Detroit's radar. Back to some questions once this loads back in. Give it a second to load. Whoops. Like an idiot, I turned my data off on my radar. There we go. Not sure why there's flood warnings over here still for Metro Detroit. Those aren't currently active, but they won't disappear off my radar screen. I'm not sure why. I haven't turned off, so. I'm not sure what's going on with those. All right, more questions. Yeah, there's a lot of lightning with these storms. Good updrafts with them, but again, there's really no hail or no tornadic threat with them, just some gusty winds. Just got a little windy in Coldwater. Yeah, it makes sense. Looking at our velocity, nothing too major going on in Coldwater. Up to your north toward Teconcha might be a downburst occurring there. That's all I really see. Maybe up here toward the Olivet area as well. Could be some heavier downbursts going on there, but again, nothing that indicates severe weather is occurring. Go ahead and animate this for you guys to kind of get an idea of the movement of this. Yes, Brandon is moving east-northeast at about 35 to 40 miles per hour.
Looks like it's quite hazy over the lake in Ludington.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. A lot of moisture in the atmosphere today.
There used to be a live webcam, but I'm not sure where that went. They must have discontinued it.
I know Pentwater has one. You can try Pentwater.
I'll try it, yeah.
Yeah, Coldwater, you guys are right about to be impacted by that line there. If you look here on the map, it's right off to your west. It's on the doorstep of Coldwater. Once it's a very thin line, so probably about 15 minutes worth of rain, and once that moves through, you guys should be in the clear for a while, if not the entire evening. Again, there may be some more pop-ups that happen behind this line. It's just going to have to be a wait-and-see type of deal. The cold front does move through a little bit later on. Once that cold front does move through, that also ushers out all the rain. So the strongest storms are going to be occurring now through about sunset. Another hour or two worth of this, and then we'll be probably out of the woods for severe weather threat. No, the cold front is still over Lake Michigan, last I checked. So it's still off to our west. Dangerous thunderstorm alert for Napoleon. Did that get issued? I don't see anything being issued for the... Usually you get like a special weather statement or something, but there's nothing there. So I don't see anything popping up. Getting some pictures in of some shelf clouds entering Coldwater. Thank you to Aaron for sending that in to us. Actually, it was a comment. If you guys do have any pictures of shelf clouds today or anything that looks cool, be sure to send that in to us. You can send it to our email, mistormchasers@gmail.com, or you can message the page. Either way, we'll look at it, and we might be We might post it if it's good enough.
I'm not seeing one for Pentwater.
What? I was just on it the other day.
Okay, it's not. It's just a picture. It's not a video.
Oof. Let's take a peek here. All right. Macomb County, Tammy. Macomb County right now is completely clear. If this line holds together long enough, it will impact Macomb County. Although I would expect the severe threat by the time it reaches you to be quite low, just given the sunset coming up in about an hour and a half. I don't think these storms are going to make it over to you by sunset. So it should be just a gusty wind or a low gusty wind, maybe like 30-mile-an-hour winds at most, and then some lightning and heavy rain for you guys over there. Jackson County, you have a storm ongoing here between Concord, Hanover, and Vanderkook Lake. Nothing too significant there. Then we do have a secondary line behind that is pushing off into the Jackson County area near Homer, Teconcha, Litchfield. You guys will be impacted in southwest Jackson County next 30 to 45 minutes. Get an idea here for storm movement. You can kind of see storms moving off to the east, northeast at about 35 miles per hour. It's weird because this line behind it is moving due east. This line right here, the storm in Jackson County is only moving due north. So I have to kind of see how that plays out. We do have some increased areas of velocity. It could be indicating some downburst potential here between Teconcha and Coldwater, about to cross I-69 here. Still nothing severe at this point in time. I do want to take back the one panel look until we have to look at our velocities again. Give you guys a bigger, fuller screen with that. Yeah, Aaron, once that passes through Coldwater, once it stops raining, you're good for the night. How strong are downbursts usually? It depends on the day and depends. It's a lot of factors. The typical downburst that occurs, 30 to 50 mile per hour winds usually. In some instances, like today, we have a lot of downdraft cape, which can fuel these downdrafts for us. We could see upwards of 60 mile per hour winds. And some other days, like, for example, back on August 24th, we did have a few storms that created about 70 to 80 mile per hour winds that from downbursts. But we also had a lot more ingredients for severe weather back on the 24th. Just depends on the day. But usually a weaker downburst will produce right around 30 to 40 mile per hour winds. Alicia, are you saying, is it Tecumseh or Tecumseh? That's in Lenawee. We're talking about Teconcha. That's in Calhoun County. We're talking about the same area here, or is Teconcha pronounced differently? Tecumseh? Tecumseh. I don't know. If I'm pronouncing Teconcha wrong, let me know.
It sounds right.
I've always called it Teconcha. I'm curious now. Monroe County. See if people asking for Monroe County. Monroe County right now, you guys are in the clear. However, there's a storm entering Lenawee County here. If you look at the screen, we do have the storm here between Hudson and Morenci pushing up into Adrian, up toward the Blissfield area, and it could impact Petersburg, Dundee, those types of areas here next hour or so. But right now, severe potential is quite low. A lot of rain, a lot of lightning. That's about it for right now.
Yeah, I got a camera on White Lake, but it's not very good.
Okay.
And it's not full screen, so it kind of looks like garbage. But we can try and show it.
Look at the VIL for the storm near Coldwater. Let's take a peek at that real quick.
Here, this might mess something up for you, but we can quick switch it back. Yeah.
Heavy rain. I'm not seeing anything for hail. There could be some pea size, but I don't see anything there for hail wise. Today is really not going to be a hail day. The freezing levels is quite high, and the updrafts aren't reaching that high, so I don't see much in the way of hail.
At least this Skycam is interactive. Here, I'll show it real quick. I can move the camera around here. This is the White Lake Skycam.
Oh, wow.
It actually gives you control.
Nice.
You can see some waves breaking over the pier there on the south pier.
I want to see a shelf cloud, Nick.
I do too, but this camera quality is not that good.
Check CC for Tekonsha. All right.
There, I got your radar back up.
Okay. Wait for it to load in here. I'm not really seeing much. I see maybe a downburst occurring, but I don't really see much for hail. Yeah, probably just a downburst here. There could be some pea-sized hail falling, but again, let's check out the updraft height on this. Let's go ahead and take a 4-panel look at this, or not a 4-panel. Let's go ahead and take a cross-section look at this.
There is a line developing along the lakeshore north of Ludington.
Okay, let's keep an eye on that.
Yeah.
I want to show you guys this for those of you who like technology like we do.
Special weather statement for Rose City, Michigan, Loopton, Michigan, and Hale, Michigan.
Can you post that by chance?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is Mike not available?
I'm not sure if he is or not. So what you're looking at on your screen here is the cloud feature in 3D. So here you're going to see the cloud tops are reaching over 40,000 feet. So these storms are pretty tall, but still I don't see them being tall enough to tap into the freezing levels to get hail produced. I also don't see the wind shear needed. So if any hail is occurring, I would say probably pea size or smaller, maybe dime size. But again, I don't think there's much in the way of hail today. Okay, Danielle's saying, how small, Danielle? Danielle's saying we did have small hail in Tekonsha. So how small is small? Wouldn't be shocked at pea size. Anything larger than that, I would be shocked. Whoops. Yeah, about pea size. So that's about right then.
Rapid development over Ludington right now.
All right, let's take a peek up there.
Within like the past 3 scans.
We'll load up the Grand Rapids radar and take a peek at Ludington. If it loads, my internet's complete crap. There we go. Yeah, check that out.
That doesn't look like it's updated to mine. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Moving toward the Hart and Whitehall area, Rothbury, Shelby, New Era. There's a New Era, Michigan?
Yeah.
Is that where the hats are produced?
I have no idea.
So Stony Lake, you guys are in the path of that. You guys up by Pentwater. Ludington may be under the... I'd say it's going to go south of Ludington. I don't think it's going to hit Pentwater pretty much head on with that. Hart, Shelby, Rothbury, Whitehall.
Yeah. But they're definitely getting rain with that rapid development there, though.
Yeah, if I hear by Ludington, you're going to see this pop up. Bam. So if you guys are in Ludington or around Ludington, you guys will have some rain showers. This may develop into a more organized storm. We'll have to keep an eye on that up there. And again, we do have some more storms up here near Rose City, which is where that special weather statement just got issued. What was that for, Nick? Do you know? Was it wind or hail or what?
I posted it. I didn't even read it. Wind 40 miles per hour, hail pea-sized possible.
Okay. So this storm here by Rose City, you guys do have that threat there, like Nick said, for some gusty winds and some small hail. You can see there, yeah, there's your downbursts. They're pretty much clear cut on velocity, where that green is going away and that red's going toward the radar. So this red is going up toward Rose City. This green over here is going toward hail. That's just indicative of a downburst. So nothing too significant, but some gusty wind is still possible.
Yeah, at least Gaylord is not afraid to issue those.
Yeah, some of these storms could use some SWSs on them, but for some reason the NWS offices don't want to issue those today. I'm not quite sure why, but they have the reasoning.
Sutton's Bay Township and Northport are still getting rain.
Yeah, I saw that a little bit earlier. Sprinkles, but
oh my gosh, they got over 6 inches of rain there.
I believe there's a spot that got 7.
Yeah.
Not that it makes a difference. Anything over like 3 or 4 inches is pretty significant. Once you get to 7, though, like holy smokes.
Just a constant outpour.
It's like Monroe and Wayne County, the 23rd. At night, me and Joel were upstream and we're just watching this rain just over the exact same areas. Like, what? Crazy. All right, Coldwater going through Coldwater. Yep. I got that line moving through. Adrian, lightning and thunder southwest of Adrian. Yep, that'd be correct. The storm is moving up into the Adrian area next 20 minutes or so.
Sutton's Bay does not need more rain. No, Lori, they do not.
No, they don't. Not at all. Alexis, the threat for Hillsdale. You have that line off to your west that's approaching Hillsdale next, let's say, half hour to 45 minutes. So, yes, round 2 is going to come through. Some gusty wind is possible with that, as well as torrential rainfall and some lightning. Behind that second line, though, there's currently nothing.
Yeah.
So Lenawee, Northwest Lenawee especially, Jackson County, could have 2 rounds here in some spots. I'm really curious if these things are going to converge together.
What?
These 2 lines here, the one up here by 69, the one near 127.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's kind of catching up there. This storm in Jackson County is moving north, and this one's moving due east. So
yeah, it looks like Union City wants to head southeast. At least that's what the radar scope track line looks like.
yeah, this line kind of converges more of an eastward movement now. So we'll have to keep an eye on that goes more eastward. Actually, if we loop that, it almost kind of looks like it's turned almost due east, almost southward with this.
That's what I just said.
That is interesting. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. It's like north, 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 boom, east, east, south, south. What's going on with that? So yeah, Hillsdale County. I go ahead and put Lenawee County on alert for the second line as well as southern Jackson and southern Washtenaw. Up here, though, near the Ionia County area, up here near St. John's, DeWitt, Lansing, you do have this line moving into the Lansing metro area. I don't see much in the way of anything significant happening wind-wise. It just should be some heavy rain, lightning, and perhaps some gusty winds. When I say gusty winds, I'm not talking about severe winds. I'm talking about winds probably 30 to 40 mile per hour at most. Yeah, that gust front's pretty evident there on radar here. So
Yeah.
wouldn't be shocked to see a few 30 or 40 mile per hour winds through Lansing. If you guys are in Ionia County, Lake Odessa, Vermontville, Hastings, if you guys have experienced this storm, let us know what it was like. You guys get winds? You guys just get rain? Like, what was it like? I'm curious. There's got to be somebody watching from this area.
What, the storm right now?
Yeah, from this line from Belding down to Charlotte. If you're like it's behind this line, like Hastings, Freeport, Clarksville, Lowell, Vermontville, those areas.
Why did my camera thing go away?
Nick's background is naked.
Yeah, what the heck? There we go. I don't know why it did that. Oh, now we're laggy.
I can still hear you.
My computer does not like it. My fan's just revved up a little bit.
I do want to point this out, though, real quick here in Branch County, especially north of US 12 here. There is some stronger velocities moving in here toward the Litchfield area in Hillsdale counties. So those could be indicative of a downburst occurring there. Cold water going to be in the clear here in the next, I'd say, 10 minutes. Hillsdale will be clear by, I'd say, 8:30. This storm will approach you probably by 7:45, 8 o'clock. It should be out of Hillsdale by 8:30. So another hour for Hillsdale. I'd say you'd be in the clear.
We got some more development on the backside of this Ionia cell, or this Ionia storm near Grattan.
Yeah, see that.
That little thing popped up there.
Yep. Jackson currently getting rained on pretty heavily. Grass Lake, Napoleon up toward the Chelsea area. See somebody asking for Ann Arbor here. Where is the comment? Yeah, James, I'd say any storm today could produce microbursts. The threat is quite low overall, though. That one microburst will reach severe limits, but some sub-severe gusts from microburst are definitely possible. I saw somebody ask for like Ann Arbor, Dexter, Chelsea, or something like that. I don't see the comment here anymore, though. But if you are in the Grass Lake, Chelsea, Manchester here on M52, you have the storm moving in toward the Chelsea area. Again, we have a storm down here that's developed pretty much into a line from Bryan, Ohio, into Morenci up toward Hudson, toward the Onstead area, pushing into Adrian, Weston, Fairfield areas. Metamora, Blissfield, Riga is all in here, as well as Palmyra. Up toward Tecumseh, where I live here, up near the Britain area. You guys will be on alert here next 15 minutes to 30 minutes. So I will probably, Nick, if you take over stream here, I'll probably either head in my truck or head in my backyard and watch the storm roll in. It's going to hit me pretty much head on. So, and Nick is gone. I did not realize Nick is gone, but just me again. I will hop out with my phone and get a live stream going here if Nick doesn't hop back on, but I'll have a storm going over me here in about 30 minutes.
Hello, I'm back.
Nick!
Sorry, my StreamYard did something weird on my computer, and it made my Chrome take up like 70% of my CPU usage, when that should never happen.
Right. Did you hear what I said, though, at all? I was just saying the storm in Lenawee here is heading toward me in the next 20 minutes to a half hour. So if you want to take over, I'll probably either hop in my truck or hop in my backyard and get something going.
Sure. So, not a whole lot going on severe-wise.
I'm curious if I have a shelf cloud at least. I want to see at least a good shelf.
Yeah, go run outside a minute.
Not to wait another about 20 minutes or so.
Oh, okay.
It's trying to get into a line there. Yeah, there's some good winds there near Hudson, Clayton. Not like severe at all, but I'm seeing
a little downburst, a little baby downburst.
See 30. I want to see close to 35 or 40. I'm getting 30 mile per hour off the airport radar. Excuse me. I had pizza for dinner. I'm kind of burping it up now. Excuse me.
You had dinner? I didn't have dinner yet.
Go get dinner.
I don't know what to have.
Y'all can vote in the comments what Nick should eat for dinner.
Yeah, what should I eat? You decide.
Giving the viewers power to decide what you eat is probably a good decision. Always
Here,
decide.
I'll give you all my address, and you can Grubhub it to me or something, DoorDash it to me.
There you go.
I'm not gonna do that. Cheeseburger tacos. I do have some stuff for tacos. Grilled cheese and chicken soup. Ooh, that sounds pretty good too. Yeah, Rhonda, send me a pizza. Applebee's. If I had one within a half hour of me, I would, but I don't have one within a half hour of me. Chili and hard-boiled eggs.
That's an interesting
I
combination.
was gonna say that's an interesting combo.
Yeah, check out that storm
Barbecue.
near Clayton there with that downburst going on. Aha, here we go. You see, guys?
Ooh,
That is a downburst. Just crossed 69 there. Again, heading toward Litchfield. We pointed that out a little bit ago. That's increased a little bit in velocity. So we're going to keep an eye on that for a little bit here. Yeah, I got some good winds there. About 2.5 miles, or say about 3.5 miles southeast of Teconcha, about 5 miles west of Litchfield. Moving off to the east, I'd say a little bit north and east at about 35 miles per hour.
good rumbles going on with that storm.
I don't have lightning on my end, so I can't see it.
Rip. I have lots of lightning bolts on this one.
I see a gust front now moving into Lansing, so Lansing be on alert for that. Like we said, about 30 or 40 mile per hour winds are possible. Do you have your radar pulled up by chance?
Yes.
All right. I'll have you take that here in about 15 or so.
I haven't decided what I want to have yet.
Oh, it's true. It's true.
Brandon, I don't know what Dirty Don's is. I just had some veggie lasagna for lunch, though, so I don't know if I want lasagna again. McDonald's? Oh, I gotcha. Again, if I had one within 20 minutes to a half hour of me, I would. But the nearest one is like 20 minutes from me. Plus, I had it a couple of days ago. And I had a burger for dinner last night.
I got it, Nick.
What?
Chicken Alfredo.
I don't know if I can pick that up somewhere.
I think Applebee's has it, doesn't it? Or Chicken
Yeah.
Parm, at least.
Yeah, but you got to remember, I'm like 20 minutes from any big town that has that.
DoorDash.
No, I'm not. I refuse to get a DoorDash or any food delivery app.
Yeah, a $15 meal becomes $50 at DoorDash.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Spaghetti tacos sound good.
Taco spaghetti or spaghetti tacos?
Spaghetti tacos. I read it backwards.
I tried to use Instacart for groceries, and I'm so far away for that, they won't even do that either.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
Heading towards Sand Creek. It's Morenci right now. Yep. Sand Creek is right there near this area up here between Morenci and Weston areas. So,
Chicken fried steak.
Adrian, this line is organizing a little bit, so I'd say some gusty winds are definitely possible. Steak sounds good.
No, this is chicken fried steak.
What's the difference?
Becky, would you like to inform Ryan here what chicken fried steak is?
Sorry. Still getting 30 here on the airport, 31. That may increase here with the next couple scans. This line does appear to be organizing through one away.
I could go with the classic, just do the college the college kid dinner and just do ramen noodles.
I mean, yeah, you could. It's
I
cheap.
could
It's cheap.
throw an egg in there, call it good.
What's up, Ron from Tecumseh?
Heavy downpours in Morenci. I definitely see that.
Take a look at this line over here in DeConcha again. This downburst still is occurring here, just to the north of Quincy here, south of DeConcha. This isn't really moving very quickly either.
No, it's not. It's still moving on that south.
That's a 5-minute scan. This is 7:15. This is 7:20, and it's not moving too quickly at all. But Litchfield, be on alert there.
Yeah, it says on radar scope it's moving at about 19 knots.
It's about 23, 24 miles per hour. That's awesome. Am I getting
Yep.
Mattis above my house?
Hail size about 1 inch, but that's radar indicated.
Hold on, Nick. I might have Mattis above me.
All right. Chill. Oh, he's using Detroit's. I'm looking at a different radar over this. All right, I'm going to grab radar here. I'm going to show mine instead. Here we go. So same thing, just different radar products. Will Novi get any storms? Probably, with these lines heading its way. Yeah, definitely some rain. You got some time, though. Got a couple hours. How bad for Coldwater? Any hail or wind? Definitely some gusty winds for right now, but nothing severe. I'm seeing about 15 to 20 mile an hour. So it's actually pretty calm as far as thunderstorms go. Where is this taking place? Where is what taking place? Just this whole thing. We're just checking out all of Michigan here. I do want to check. Oh, wrong button. I do want to check what's going on up here by Ludington. Again, we've had the development over Manistee and Ludington here. Mosquitoes that bad, Julie? Any chance these two lines will merge? I'm not sure. If you're talking this line and this line, it's a possibility. If you're talking, where's my button here? This line and this line, it's probably not going to merge. Hi, Ryan.
Nick.
How's your Mattis?
Wasn't a Mattis.
Oh,
I'm disappointed.
darn.
Very disappointed.
I'm just taking a look up by Ludington here.
I'm getting some pictures posted on the page for these guys to look at.
Perfect. See another question about Monroe. Yeah, you'll probably see some storms here within the next couple hours.
If you want to take my radar back, you can, Nick.
Yeah, we'll take yours. Mosquitoes are that bad, Julie? Oh my goodness.
Yes, they are terrible over here.
I don't spend too much time outside, but I haven't had them bad. But this may make what I'm about to say might make a lot of people mad, but I don't get like itchy mosquito bites. They bite me
Oh
and they
man,
just
I'm
they don't
done.
itch.
I'm leaving. Bye, Nick. See ya.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
Oh man, I have to take antihistamines for that reason.
Really?
Yeah, I'm on Zyrtec for antihistamine stuff. I actually do have. I went the entire year without getting one mosquito bite. Believe it or not, I have not had one all year. And I come back from my work yesterday morning. I had like 3 on my leg alone. But I was also delivering up toward the Belleville area, which, if you guys didn't know, Belleville had like 7 inches of rain that happened back at the last part of August, and that's where all the mosquitoes came from. So, looking on some data here from the airport radar, looking at the wind speeds, we do have still some increased winds 34, 33, about to cross 223 into the Onstead, Adrian areas, Tecumseh. That'll be heading right for me. So I will be live from my front yard.
Yeah, I'm getting about 33 miles an hour.
Yeah, nothing too major with this. Again, looks like it's going to stay mostly sub-severe today, which is good news.
Very good.
Looking at Lansing, looking at this gust front moving in. Looks like it's getting closer to the metro area. Down here by Teconcha, still having a little bit of a downburst signature there. It's still not moving anywhere.
It's not moving at all.
Like, we may have to see a few, I don't know, I'm kind of getting worried here for some flooding threat here for Hillsdale and Ranch counties.
What's the differential reflectivity looking like? Is it back building? No.
It's just kind of slow moving at this point.
Yeah, it's just crawling along.
Not many pictures coming into us tonight, so that must be a kind of subtle day out there. No photogenic shelf clouds or anything like that.
Ooh, is this Ludington cell gonna dive south? The one over the water?
I was looking at that a little bit ago.
Looks like it wants to, but it's not moving at all. 18 knots. It's gonna be midnight by the time it gets to me.
This is also what happens, though. If we had upper level wind shear, these storms would be moving pretty good. But because we don't have that wind shear, these storms don't really have any direction to move because there's no wind shear driving them.
Right. Like the development that we had over Ludington and over Manistee, that stuff is moving at like 9, 10, 8 knots.
Let's see if I can grab Ben in the StreamYard here real quick. Give me 1 second here. He's got a nice shelf cloud near Allen. He's
Is he
also live. I believe he is. Let's see if I can grab him in here real quick. I gotta type out the stream link for him so he can join.
Julie, I don't see a video. I only see a picture. Ryan had a picture. Did you send a video, Julie? How windy is that line moving into Hillsdale? I'll take a look real quick on my radar. There's a little downburst in there.
I'd probably stay close to 30 or 40 in spots. You could guess, I think.
I'm getting little tiny specks of 24, 20. But again, that's elevated and it's hardly pushing these things along.
Right.
Oh yeah, Tony sent something. Yeah, I didn't see that video yet. It's hard to see. I don't know if that's Facebook killing the quality or what. Oh, now I see it. I don't think those are mammatus. Those aren't puffy enough.
Yeah, nothing. Got a nice anvil though.
Yeah.
Spreading out into Monroe County now. It's pretty good cloud height with these.
Ah, good. I'm glad Radar Scope on my computer has no idea where I am.
Let's see if he can't. Grab the stream from Ben off of YouTube real quick.
Audrey asks, does being so close to Lake Erie make any difference?
What county? You talking about Monroe County?
Yeah.
So Monroe County oftentimes have what we call lake breeze boundaries, where wind comes in off of Lake Michigan. That can enhance some lift on summer days to get storms to develop, but also it can increase wind shear for storms that do approach. Now, the wind boundary isn't always there every day, but sometimes it can. But most of the times, especially in the summer times, we do get some pop up some pop up storms that happen in Monroe County for that matter, for that reason.
Ben said he's going to try to get in StreamYard. He's got bad service.
Okay.
Wow, that is looking pretty nice, though.
Yeah, so I hope to get him on the page here.
Well, have you looked at the Goon chat?
Yeah, I saw that.
What in the world? Chandler's got something coming.
All right.
We got a question. So the ground wind higher or lower than elevated wind? Generally, elevated wind is higher or stronger.
Generally, yes. There are instances that there could be some downburst winds or some stronger winds occurring on the surface sometimes. For example, I'll show you an example here. See, Ben is in here now.
Yeah, he's getting himself situated.
That is
What's up, Ben?
east of Allen. I'm on the shelf cloud that is just east of Allen right now. I'm about to pull over and take a look right now. The precipitation has increased a little bit, but I will be there in just a second.
Perfect.
So to answer the question about velocity really quick, here's the airport radar out of Lenawee County. You guys see how this switch back over here. See how this velocity right here in Adrian is picking up here? This is 36 miles per hour. If we take the same area from Detroit, we're going to see the exact same area picking up here is going to be a little bit less what the airport radar is showing. That's because we have a downburst occurring. I'm only getting 26 on that area. We do have some increased areas up here near Onstead, reaching about 30, but the airport radar is picking up anywhere from 30 to 35. So it can be a little bit higher than what's elevated. That makes sense. Hope that answers the question.
Ryan, where's Standish?
Standish? I believe that's up by Bay City, north of Bay City. I see Ben has that shelf cloud now. Let's go ahead and take him full. He is on the storms near Allen, which is just on the border of Branch and Hillsdale County. There is the nice shelf cloud from our partner
Ryan.
chaser, Ben. What's up?
You just got put in a special weather statement.
Awesome.
All
Wind
right.
40 miles per hour, pea-sized hail.
All righty. Sounds good. Yeah, there's continuous cloud to cloud lightning. Haven't seen any bolts reach the ground at this point, but we do have a shelf cloud continuing to kind of thicken. It's thickened farther north and farther south as I've been driving. So I'm seeing a little bit of intensification in this storm.
What are the winds right now, Ben?
Can confirm it does look to be around what the special weather statement is advising for, but I don't have my anemometer equipped at the current moment, so I can't really get a accurate reading with
Gotcha.
regards to that.
Gotcha.
Wow, you can see the shelf cloud's got really branching out ahead of the base.
Yeah, it's really gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a very pretty shelf cloud.
If that sun can peek through there, it's going to be a really gorgeous sunset there, too.
Yes, it is. Thinking about getting on the tail end of it and catching the rainbow on the back side if the sun comes out with it.
Look at that movement on that. It's got a lot of forward movement.
Yeah, it does.
That's awesome.
Yep, it's coming right over my car right now.
Nice. Good whale's mouth in there, looks like, as well.
Yeah, very impressive.
Again, guys, this is on the border of Hillsdale and Branch near Allen.
East of Allen, yep.
A lot of lightning to your north there, Ben. I see that.
Oh, yeah. This shelf is pushing out to the north as well, so you kind of see it there. All right, I'm going to try to stay ahead of this thing. I'm going to continue to head east.
Gotcha. All right, go ahead and take the radar back here. And that was Ben Richmond, our partner chaser. He is on the storm. It's airing Hillsdale County with a beautiful shelf cloud. I'm going to go ahead and mute you, Ben. If you want to talk, you can unmute yourself. I'm going to go ahead and mute you here so your road noise doesn't interfere.
All right.
Sweet. All right.
Yes, the special weather statement is actually for the Adrian storm.
Yeah, so that's going to be for Lenawee County, and that's going to be for
40-mile-an-hour winds, pea-sized hail.
All right, cool. I'm going to head outside here if you guys don't mind. Nick, you want to take your over radar?
Sure.
Sweet. I'm going to hop outside real quick.
Let me get the Detroit radar here. For some reason, my reflectivity on the Detroit radar does not want to load. Come on, radar scope. Let's figure it out. There we go. And there we go. Is Coldwater going to have another round? No, or Coldwater should not have another round of storms. Coldwater should be in the clear now. I see a question. Any tornado threats? No. Monroe, yeah, Monroe's got this storm here. Just sauntering in. This cell here that I got on the radar here is moving more northeast. So it should pass by here. You got like an hour though. Jackson should see something here than the hour. Whether it looks like it might just be some light rain though. You kind of dodge these 3 cells here. So the thing that Ben showed in Allen is heading to Adrian. Yes. It looks like it's tracking that way towards Jonesville, Hillsdale area, moving its way towards Manitou Beach, Devil's Lake, Roland, Hudson. Hey, Ryan.
Hello.
Is Adrian okay? Yeah, Adrian's okay. Nothing severe right now. At this point, I'm not sure if we expect anything to go severe.
I would be shocked at this point, just given the overall day so far.
Yeah. Did we get a new special weather statement? Yep, up in Gaylord.
I got that
from
posted.
Gaylord.
I got that posted.
Perfect. This is Hale, Sand Lake, East Tawas. This would be for 30-mile-an-hour winds and pea-sized hail. No, Hillsdale has not gotten a special weather statement. They probably won't. I'm not sure if I see a reason for Hillsdale to get one at this time. Do want to take a quick peek over here, though, again. Want to monitor what's going on over the lake because we do have some more development. It's just taking its sweet time coming across. See here over by Ludington. This thing is crawling. We have Ryan's phone.
All right.
Ryan
Probably
has
no.
all of the cicadas going on right now.
Yeah, hold on.
All of the cicadas are screaming over there. Yeah, everything
Waiting.
over. What? I didn't hear anything you said.
I was waiting for somebody to correct you on your pronunciation of Manitou Beach.
What?
For the person saying that I hear thunder or whatever about your dog medication, I say go ahead and get the medicated. I can hear the lightning already.
You hear lightning?
Thunder, should I say. Here you go.
Sorry. It's Manitow, not Manitou.
Yeah, it's Manitou. And also, you said Roland. It's also Rollin.
Rollin,
yes.
I'm going to call it Rollin just to make you mad.
Lots of thunder here. For some reason, I heard my name being shouted outside. I'm not sure what's going on, but I ran inside. Thought my dad was calling me.
Oh.
Anyway.
So what Ryan's looking at is... Oh, what did I do? What did I do? Get back here. Let me get the... You got a little bit of wind coming towards you.
It's almost constant thunder here.
That's all to your southwest still, though. I'd say you should get. Oh yeah, you're in a special weather statement. Never mind.
Ooh, good lightning. I am getting eaten by mosquitoes out here. I kid you not.
Somebody get this guy a thermocell. Yeah, radar still indicating about 40-mile-an-hour winds. 43 by Fairfield. Current threat for Lansing. It's real creepy outside. Well, you got sunset coming here soon. Lansing isn't really in any threat though. Looks like this storm is just about done in Lansing here. Just a little bit of wind, just a little gusty wind.
The winds here are like not even blowing. I don't see any movement in the trees whatsoever.
Yeah, you'll see. I don't know if you can see my radar or not, but you'll I'll take Ryan full a second.
I can
probably
see.
should have.
Okay. You guys look close. Hard to make out, but one of these times there's some good lightning with this. It lights up the entire sky. It might be too bright to catch on camera. It'll show up.
Julie says a thermocell will not help you.
Oh wow, you guys see that?
I did not.
Oh man, that was a good bolt.
Do it again.
I'll probably head indoors here just for my safety once this gets closer, because I do not want to get struck by lightning. But it's constant thunder. I kid you not, it's constant.
Just constant.
There's some more lightning.
Yeah, there's a lot of lightning involved with that.
I'm getting eaten alive out here. Well, I guess I'll probably end up with about 6 or 7 mosquito bites on the year after today. Yeah, it's completely just continuous rumbling. You guys on a tripod, honestly, back here while I go back to my computer.
Yeah, there's some higher winds up by Tecumseh as well, heading towards Clinton.
That'd be off this way.
Yeah.
I'm facing about probably almost due west right here. This is kind of like southwest, but mainly west.
Ben's coming back in.
All right.
He's back on the shelf again.
If you want to take him, go ahead. I'll go back to my computer and hop outside again once the storm hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna take radar back. Yeah. Use radar again. So this is a cell that Ryan is watching from his house. This is over Fairfield, Vedrine right now. Just some gusty winds with that special weather statement that was issued, but all subsevere.
I am back.
And very loud.
Ooh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you mute yourself on the computer, not on your mic.
Okay.
Because whenever you mute yourself on the mic, your computer doesn't know you're muted, so it bumps your mic volume all the way up.
Gotcha.
And then when you click that button, it's like pow in your ears. Like pow. It's worse than that. Not that bad.
Ooh.
I might see rain.
Hey, take my radar. Well, I can do it.
Okay.
I got it.
What? Tecumseh or Blissfield?
Blissfield. That is 50. So if you are in Blissfield, go ahead and get inside. That's some pretty good winds occurring there, just to the west and the south of Blissfield and Riga there. That's pretty intense, actually. That could need,
That could need a severe warning.
it may if it hangs around, but that's pretty localized, though, for one. But that's going to head right into the Blissfield area. Yeah, heading right for Blissfield.
I see a max of 47.
I'm getting, where is it? I know it says it here somewhere. Yeah, 47.
Even a few scans back, but it is slowly intensifying a little bit there.
This is also the airport radar too, so it's 700 feet off the ground opposed to 3,000 feet off the ground. So
I'm looking at the airport radar too.
okay,
Don't doubt me.
don't. Okay, sorry, Nick. I apologize.
No, it's good. It's all good.
Christine, this storm is moving in toward Monroe County in your area. If it holds together, it will impact you, but you got probably another hour or so, I'd say, before it does.
Whoa, did Radar Scope add something with your with the investigator tool or the yeah? There's a line that points back towards the radar.
Wait, what?
Here, I'm gonna take my radar so I can.
Go for it.
So it's gonna be hard to see right now. Here, you should see it now. You see that little line right here?
Yeah,
It moves.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know either. It just points me back towards the radar. Oh yeah, there's 50 there. 49.2. We'll put you back though.
Go ahead and download the new data here, see if we can get any increase or any update here. What is this? This is as of 1 minute ago.
Yeah.
48, 51. Would not be shocked if they pull the trigger on a warning here for eastern Lenawee, western Monroe. See if it hangs around. Usually downbursts are pretty short-lived, so this should start to weaken here next couple of scans. But if you are in Blissfield or Riga or Palmyra, right along US 223 here toward the Deerfield Road area, you guys need to be inside, away from your windows. I'm getting upwards of 52 miles an hour now with the latest scan. 50.3. So again, this is pretty gusty winds that are occurring here heading into Blissfield. So if you're in Blissfield, get inside, get indoors, hunker down, and let the storm pass over you.
Yes, and he muted his mic again on his mic. Old habits die hard.
Sorry, my dad was talking behind me.
It's okay.
That's going to impact Blissfield here in the next minute or two. So if that crosses Blissfield, I go ahead and put Petersburg and Deerfield on alert.
Still some development over the lake.
Oh, wow. Check out that latest one.
Oh my goodness.
54.8, 57 miles per hour. All right, we're at severe limits now, according to the airport radar.
Do it. Wait. No.
It's almost,
don't do it.
we're basically just daring Detroit to issue the warning at this point. The storm is like, haha, you can't warn us.
Don't make me draw that polygon for you.
Right. Would not be shocked at this point to see this go warned. It's really strong here. This is only about 685 feet off the ground, so this is not very high up in the atmosphere.
No.
I could actually drive south and get on this if you want me to.
You go for it. It's probably got some good looking stuff.
You know what? I think I'm going to. Give me 1 second.
Do it. Is anything going towards Weberville?
Muting incoming.
Dang it. It's not the mute that's a problem. It's the going back. Oh, Weberville. I should know exactly where this is. Can't find it. There it is. Yeah, you got a little bit of rain and stuff heading towards you. Just some rain, and it actually looks like it's moving more towards the north. So that might just scooch north of you. You might get clipped by the tail end of it. We want to shift our focus back over here by these stronger wind gusts. We still have 52, 59.3. So that is just above severe rating. But again, this is radar indicated, so we'll see what the National Weather Service wants to do. A lot of thunder in Hillsdale. There's got to be a lot of thunder here in Blissfield now. Palmyra. I'm going to butcher this name. Palmyra. That's what it is. Davidson. I'm going to have to say probably just some rain, thunderstorms. Should I get ready with camera in West Bloomfield? Man, if I knew where that was. What's the special weather statement about? Which special weather statement? Our latest one was issued out of Gaylord, I think, for... Come on. The one that was issued about 20 minutes ago is for 40-mile-an-hour winds and pea-sized hail, which now this has strengthened to more than 40-mile-an-hour winds. This is still at 50 miles an hour, 54, 57. I mean, it's treading that line. Yeah, it's still right on the edge of severe. It's been lasting long enough to where they probably should just issue it.
Well, here's your visual on it, Nick.
Ooh.
I'm heading southeast here on M50 and about to drop south on County Line Road toward Deerfield.
Okay. Well, yeah, lots of lightning. Let me get him into solo layout. Any chance of storms in Lapeer County tonight? Just the ones going on right now. Anything after these is probably not going to happen. Yeah, Alexis, you're getting that sunset now. Sunset storm action. Yes, the only threat right now is high winds. Oh, we lost Ryan. So let's go back to radar here. Look at these updated scans. 53, 54, 57, 55. Yeah, I mean, it's right on the edge.
Nick, my dot is on if you want to track me. I'm on County Line Road now.
There he is right there.
That's not updated for some reason. I am well west of there.
Oh, just went severe warned.
Did it?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't get.
I'll go ahead and post that.
I don't know why I didn't get a Twitter notification for that.
I just did. I got it.
Okay. All right, I'll read this out real quick. Severe thunderstorm was located near Blissfield, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Hazard 60 mile an hour wind gusts. Expect damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Other locations impacted by the severe thunderstorm include Jasper, Weston, Ogden Center, Riga, Ridgeway, Palmyra, Fairfield, Holloway, and Sand Creek. So yes, if you are within this severe thunderstorm warning, please seek shelter just inside. Get out of the wind and rain. Nothing severe for Lansing. Hillsdale County. This is not Hillsdale County. What county is this? Eastern Lenawee. Manchester is to the north of this, so you'll be all right. But there is some gusty winds up there, just not severe. About 40. The highest I saw was 41, just to the southeast of Manchester Township. Alexis, it should be done here. I don't know if these things ever going to move on. Hillsdale should be done within the hour.
Hey, Nick, can you update the stream name by chance?
Yeah. Or what? Just say Eastern Lenawee or just.
I got a nice shelf cloud. Yeah, if this was daylight, this would be beautiful. When you can, Nick, take my stream if you can.
Got a lot of things going on right now. I'm trying to figure out how to spell Lenawee.
Lenaweee. Go ahead and take this road up here.
Yep. Ryan, I don't see any pictures. All right, I'm ready to send you full. Oh, that's not it. There we go.
I'm in corn now, so if I can get another visual here. Turning south to get out ahead of this. And then we stop at corn here. But if you guys could turn around. Never mind, there's a bridge out down this road. But there was a nice shelf cloud, really like a fingery type of low-hanging shelf on the leading edge of this. But we're gonna have to go back east, so give us a minute or two. Bridge is out, of course. I got you. Go ahead. Yeah, you guys can see that shelf now. Look at that. You can see the whole entire thing. You guys see that? Nick,
Really
can you hear me?
grainy. I can hear you. You're fine. It's just a little grainy.
Okay. Probably service issues.
Yeah, check it out. I gotta find a road option. Give me 1 second, Nick.
You're fine. I'll just take my. Just take this
Take
back
that.
here. The Relaxed Gamer, you can send it on our Facebook Messenger, or you can email it to us at mistormchasers@gmail.com. Where's he at? He is I don't know why his radar dot's not updating, but he is in
north of Petersburg.
north of Petersburg by Dundee. Let's take a quick look again at some of these wind gusts. Oh yeah, I'm getting wind up to almost to 70 miles an hour here. 68, 64. Yeah, 68.2 is the highest. Getting a TVS signal too. Doesn't make any sense though. That is the Detroit radar though. So let me go to a different radar. Oh no, yeah, no, that's still the airport radar. So yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Can you hear me, Nick?
I can now.
If you're in Petersburg, I'd say go ahead and head into your shelter, your safe place. These winds are cranking. I'm going to be just north of Petersburg here. I have a gorgeous shelf cloud. Hope you guys can make this out. Wait for some lighting like this up.
Here, let's
Might
try to
take
get
full,
his
Nick.
stream. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. It's
I'm going to mute
pretty
myself
grainy
so
though.
you guys can actually see this.
Yeah, he's a little frozen right now. Shoot. Pretty dark there though. But yeah, if you're in Petersburg, I'd say Dundee at this point. I'd get into your safe place or shelter with these higher winds now. Yeah, it's really grainy. Of course, we've got Wi-Fi hotspots on the way right now. They're supposed to be delivered tomorrow. So hopefully we'll get rid of this issue. I'm going to update our hold on a second. Hold on.
Nick, can you hear me?
I can now. You're pretty dark. There you are.
Is it working?
It's working. I just got to get you. Ooh, nice lightning. There we go. You're not so grainy anymore. Oh, good lightning. Good lightning.
I want to keep dropping south here to get back into the path of the heavier wind. So I'm going to start moving again. But this is the nice shelf cloud on the push of the stronger winds, closer to 70 miles per hour at this point, heading into Petersburg and Dundee.
Yeah, I'm going to take a quick look at how strong these are again. Yeah, I got 71.6 miles per hour in the center of this. 73 now on the new scan. Let me quick show that. So Deerfield, you are on deck for this. I would get in your safe place. Get inside, get indoors. Again, this severe warning is for 60 mile an hour winds. Sorry about that. Sorry. Whew. Ryan, I muted you. That was really loud. You can unmute yourself if you... Yes, this is heading into Monroe County.
Man, this shelf is insane.
I wish I could see it, Ryan. They might have to update this severe warning for 70 mile an hour wind gusts. I'm still getting 71 mile an hour signatures. I can't hear you, Ryan. We're losing him. Yeah, Deerfield is getting hit by this right now. This is tracking towards Dundee, London. You got some time left. Or some time yet. Not left. That sounds bad. This high wind is in Deerfield right now in eastern Lenawee County. And of course, about 10 minutes before this went severe warned, I said, I'd be surprised if anything goes severe warned. Sure enough. Should those in Monroe County get in basement or crawl space? I would at least be inside, away from windows. We are getting radar indicated winds of 60 mile an hour. Looks like Ryan's gonna have a picture up on I know, Julie, I jinxed it. Ryan's gonna have a picture up on the page here soon if somebody can post it for him while he's out chasing. But yeah, we're still getting about 60 mile an hour wind gusts. So they should issue a warning here for western Monroe County here by Petersburg, Dundee. I'd even say Ida, maybe, and London as well. They might include Millen as well. Yeah, that high wind is just now crossing into western Monroe. So I'd definitely be inside for that. Just received a warning. Yep, severe thunderstorm warning. Look at that. So I'll read this real quick. It's still for winds up to 60 miles an hour, pea-sized hail. And this is for Petersburg, Dundee, Ida, West Monroe. This stretches all the way to Carlton and by Estrel Beach. Just to the north of Estrel Beach, it stretches all the way to. So yes, definitely be inside for this. Kenny, I'm not sure at this time. They do still have the marginal severe risk for us, or for the majority of the lower peninsula. So it still could be a possibility. But the severe threat will go down as the night goes on. You back in here, Ryan? I see your pictures on. Yeah, I'll take you full. Dan, Lansing, and Howell should be about done. Howell, yeah, Lansing should be done with storms.
Right, we're gonna roll up.
For now. Howell, I'm not so sure at this point. Right now, we're just concerned about this severe warning here going into Petersburg now and into Dundee. This is really on radar here. It's actually bowing out a little bit. I'm going to Brian can get this figured out here.
I'm moving again. The bulk of the heaviest wind is to my north now. But if you look off to the south here, quite a bit of low-hanging scud.
I'm gonna try to get you back on there if it'll allow you to.
I'm getting some trees here, unfortunately. I'm right by the river.
Yeah. Saw a little bit there. And your video cut out. So yeah, this is definitely turning into
Let's
more
roll
of a
this
bow.
north.
Going into
Correct.
Dundee. Got the hiccups here. All right, I'm gonna mute you. It got super dark here in Dundee. Yeah, it's you're on deck for this. You got about 5 minutes until it hits you. So definitely be inside in a safe place. We also have who is this? Not one of our guys. So yeah, Ryan is here in Petersburg. He let this wind go to the north of him. Nerd guy on YouTube, I would definitely say just be inside for this. You don't want to be caught outside. In 60-mile-an-hour winds. Looks like it's weakened a little bit to about 55. So that's good. We still have 60 in eastern Lenawee. I'm gonna quick show you a full screen velocity here. Right here. Right somewhere in here. There was 60, might have just updated. Does appear to be weakening a little bit as this wind has split up a little bit here. Let me go back to this. Yeah, they just shortened up that severe warning here on the west side here. Gonna update some stuff. Give me one moment here. Here we go. Sorry, I haven't seen comments here a minute. from Blissfield, very high wind. About 3/4 of an inch of rain in about 20 minutes, and lots of power outages. We got power outages with this wind. That's not good. Yeah, sorry, I wasn't speaking there for a second. I was trying to get some things updated here. Get the severe warnings updated. So this is definitely weakened since the initial severe warning. Wind gusts have been sub-severe now, but it's still decent winds going into Dundee. Yes, Lexi, you're in a severe. If you're in Monroe County, you could be in a severe thunderstorm warning, as shown on the screen here. For 60 mile an hour wind gusts, you see here on the bottom ticker. But it does look like this is weakening, so they may not keep this. I'm going to quick see if there's a power outage map. Yeah, definitely. I'm seeing. So here, let me show my screen here. Let me get this screen figured out. So here's the Consumers Energy current power outage map, and this is Blissfield right here. So we've got this outage here. 41 customers affected. That was first reported at 8:08. Palmyra, less than 20 people responded at 8:07. Excuse me, and then it's going to be actually moving into, I think, I'm not sure what.
That'd be DTE.
DTE, okay. So not a ton of power outages at this time, at least that are reported. So we'll quick find the DTE map. I'm not seeing any in Monroe County yet. So that's good. Perfect. Let me get my radar back up here. There we go. All right, now I can look at comments again. Alma. I don't see it on my map here. Palmyra? Okay, I gotcha. Thank you, Rhonda. Did they update the severe? Updated about 2 minutes ago. Yeah, still 60 mile an hour wind gusts though. So severe storm will be near Dundee around 8:30, maybe around 8:45.
Oh, I put my camera up here if you want to take it, Nick. I have some lightning, but nothing too much impressive.
I'll let you get it all situated.
I'm situated.
Okay.
This is in Dundee at the Cabela's parking lot here.
Ooh, Cabela's. Pick me up something good. How they're closed now.
Yeah, it's 8:30. A lot of good lightning here, but again, looks like the winds have pretty much died off. If there's going to be any strong winds, they're going to be just north of Dundee. So I should be getting at least some type of gusty winds here in the next couple of minutes, I would expect. But for the most part, the storm has lost its intensity that it once had.
Yeah, it definitely. I don't know if the right term is gusted itself out.
That'd be correct.
It did. That would be correct. It gusted itself out.
It didn't die completely, but it did gust the main part of the storm out.
Yeah, it pushed off, and then it was like, okay, I'm going to be done now.
So, is there anybody in Lenawee near the Blissfield, Deerfield, Petersburg area that has any type of damage at all? Because those are some pretty intense downburst winds there. Would be not be surprised to see any type of like wires down or trees across the roads. If anybody has damage, please message that into us, and I can go check that out. So I'm pretty much 10 minutes away from it. So,
Oh, that's right. Yeah, definitely do some damage reports.
still quite a bit of lightning with this.
Yeah, it looks good. Definitely not as intense as it was.
Yeah, definitely. The winds right here are pretty much calm. That was a good bolt. Wow.
Yeah, you're kind of in a. Maybe the front end of this is actually starting to pick up again on wind speed towards London, or in London right now. I'm getting about 38 mile an hour winds in London.
That was a nice bolt there.
I saw 40, lower 40 mile an hour, 42 and a half. On the front end of this in London right now, moving north.
Wow, see that?
That was blinding to me.
That was a complete bolt right across the sky. That was awesome.
That was blinding to me.
Save video. And guys, if you live in Dundee, this storm isn't really that strong anymore. So you guys do live in Dundee. This storm is going to probably just produce some gusty winds, a lot of lightning, and a lot of rain. But overall, this storm lost its punch. Anything that's going to be severe is going to be off to your east. So if you're in Dundee, you're pretty much in the clear for any severe weather.
Yeah, the higher winds are moving more towards where is this? Augusta Charter Township, Sumter Township. Oh my gosh.
Julie, if you're watching Sumter Township, that's you.
Any more in Kalamazoo Plainwell area tonight? Let me check my other radar. There is a line forming across the lake, but it's taken a sweet time to come across. But I don't see anything that would be anything severe. Not this time. Nothing of concern.
What was your comment, Alexis?
Sorry, Alexis. Looks like we got Joel reading our messenger.
No, Davidson is not under any watch. Nobody's under a watch tonight.
Nope. No watch. And I
The
still
only
see,
things that we've actually had have been these two storms here in Lenawee and Monroe County.
and we're still very surprised about it.
Alexis asked if there's anything severe for Lambertville,
Lambertville.
just south of Dundee toward the Ohio border.
Oh, I see it. You're gonna get a little bit of gusty winds on the backside of the rain. Rain's gonna let up for a little bit and then bring a little bit more wind back, but nothing severe. Yeah, this is downtrending pretty good, pretty rapidly. And I see the Eastern Lenawee County severe warning has been canceled, and I would not be surprised if they cancel this one.
Yeah, hold on.
What was that?
Nick,
What?
I'm going to go ahead and take a peek at some damage potentially.
Yep.
And I'll report back to you if I come across anything. But I'm going to hop off here
Okay.
and handle some messages.
Sounds good. Looks like Joel's joining us. We're going to go back to this. Yeah. So as you can see now, it is definitely downtrended. I'll go back a few scans. Oh, I don't have enough scans available. What have I done? Oh, here. So yeah, this is where it was higher winds, and then you can see. Let me add settings here. Let me up these frames. So here, this is where it went severe warned here. This is where it was about 70 miles an hour here, just northeast of Blissfield, going towards Petersburg. And then you can see this little line right here, push out, going this way. Don't comment on my drawing skills. And that was signifying that it was weakening. And as you can see here, it is pretty low winds now, or lower winds. Weberville's getting some wind. Let's take a look here. Oh yeah, Weberville's got a little bit of wind here. Nothing severe though. About 43 miles an hour, just north of Weberville here. As if Weberville needs anything else. All right. Let's go back to the airport radar. Yes, Brian, the storm is getting weaker heading into Monroe. And I'm still surprised they haven't expired this out yet. Yeah, Brian, with those last storms being so widespread, power companies were definitely spread thin with getting power back on. We'll see here in a little bit if this will end the severe warning. It should end. I see Joel is in here, changing some of my stuff around, which is good. Thank you, Joel. Yeah, pretty low key now. Ryan's gonna go check out some damage. I'm gonna get my comments back up here. Let's take a look at what's going on over the lake. Oh yeah. That's something we might need to take a look at. We're by Peacock and Baldwin here. Gonna get some heavy rain. Not so much wind at this point though. We've got this line of rain here forming over the lake. We'll see what it does. All right, severe warning has ended. They have canceled the Monroe severe warning. So Joel, if you're in here, if you could change the stream title, I can get the banner real quick. Oh, I was gonna plug our merch. Weberville, Fowlerville looks scary right now. I'm gonna say they're all right now. So this one's definitely weakening as well. Yeah, this was in the 40s earlier, and it's now more into the 30s. Up here, though, by Vernon, I don't know why my velocity scan is 3 minutes behind, but it is. Yeah, again, that's still about 30 miles an hour. A little bit of about 40 mile an hour winds going towards Corunna, Owasso. Corunna? I'm going to say it's Corunna. Knowing these odd names in Michigan.
Corona?
Is it it's by Owasso? Corunna or Corona?
Corona, either way.
Corunna. Tomato.
Take your best shot. Hopefully it's right.
Yeah, somebody's still gonna tell me I'm wrong.
Corona.
See, Corona. See, they still told me I was wrong. Thank you, Travis.
Yeah, go Deerfield. I'm going to start my damage search in the town of Deerfield because that's where it looks like the velocity really kind of started dropping off, but still some good velocity in that town.
Yeah, right in between Deerfield and Blissfield, there was that higher winds.
The
I don't know
problem,
what the road system looks like there, but
right? The problem is that's basically right where the Raisin River runs through. So
oh, I see.
the road network may not be the best. So I'll get what I can. I'm not sure how long I'm going to be streaming here, but any damage that we do come across, we post to the page.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be live here, unless you come across something soon.
I'm about, I'd say, 5 minutes out from Deerfield.
About 5, okay,
About
that's
5,
fine.
maybe closer to 10.
That's fine.
I do have kind of a pretty backdrop here to my west where the sunset is. I don't know if my camera's going to be on screen or not. But it's kind of peaking. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not. It's pretty dark. The sun's trying to pop through there a little bit.
Yeah, pretty dark. I can
some,
see it though.
ahead of me, I got some good lightning. I don't know if you guys can make that out or not. Of course, nothing's going to happen now, but there's some.
There it is.
Oof, that's some good tunnel. But yeah, that shell cloud there near Petersburg was intense for a minute. A lot of
Yeah, that was
swinging.
cool looking.
Yeah, no service there though for a minute. I hate when that happens.
Well, it's a good thing you got your hotspot coming tomorrow.
Yep, I'm excited for it.
I just hope I'm home for when mine shows up so I can
Whoa!
Oh, that was cool.
That was awesome.
I just hope I'm home for when mine shows up so they don't knock on my door and say, "Oh, he's not here."
Right.
We'll try again tomorrow at the same time, but you'll probably still won't be there.
Still a lot of good lightning going on here off to my east toward the Monroe County. I'm not sure about other storms around the state, but I'm assuming that Little Smith's going to stay pretty much subtle, no severe threat that I would assume, unless Nick sees something on radar that I don't. There was a look at this down here. This thunderhead's producing lightning down here toward the Morenci area, Nick. I don't know how far away it is, but I'm looking southwest from Deerfield. See if it lights up again.
Yeah, that's in Indiana right now.
Oh, there it is.
Or Ohio. That's probably Ohio or Indiana.
That's really far away. I'm seeing a lot of good lightning off that. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is Polsky and Bryan.
Oh, that's way down there. My friend
That's
Caleb.
way down there.
Wow. Nice little
Or
spot.
hold on a minute.
Check that out. Top of that thunderhead's just lighting up.
I'm not seeing any lightning bolts on radar yet. But it also could be towards Waldron or Hudson right now.
That's probably the storm then. That's pretty cool.
Oh wow, that's cool. I just saw that.
It's almost constant. So this road I'm on is going to take me right into Deerfield here in the next about 5 minutes or so. So I'm going to Deerfield. I'll hop off here momentarily and check out my radar archive to see where the heaviest winds were. I'll go ahead and start searching.
All right, we're gonna go back to radar here a minute. This one. That's the one. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Get out of here. There we go. Yeah. Nothing catching my eye right now. Hold on a second. I got a fly on my light. Oh, I almost just grabbed it with my hand. Dang fly. Yeah, I'm not sure what storm is producing all that lightning there. I'm not seeing it showing up on radar here yet. It could be by Hudson here, but judging by the... Yeah, it could be Hudson there. Maybe I'm seeing it. Joel, are you here?
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize my mic was not working.
It's working now.
Yeah, I had it set to something else.
That's all right.
All this time I was talking and nothing was coming out.
Really?
Yeah.
You're probably like, Nick, why are you talking over me?
No, it's fine. I was just pointing out how like the lightning can be from a smaller shower too, especially at this time of the night. Even if it's not showing up on
radar.
Yeah. It has a tough time picking up cloud to cloud.
Oh, I see. We got Ryan almost to Deerfield.
If you can hear me, Nick.
Yep, I got you.
Okay, I'm entering Deerfield right now. I'm gonna I don't see anything here. Power is still on. I'm gonna start working my way back to the west here. I'm just deciding if I want to go down to Deerfield Road or do Stern. Go ahead and do Deerfield.
I can show you some power outage, or I can tell you where to go on some power outage maps.
No, go that way. Go ahead. Lots of leaves in the roads. I don't see anything tree branch wise at this point. Town does have power. Although I'm just on the edge of the brighter velocities here, just off to my west.
Power outages are in Blissfield. If you're near Blissfield, or are you in Deerfield?
Got a small branch down. I mean, I'll be pretty much in Blissfield by the time I get back to where it started. So.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Just what road is this? It is North Quick Street, just north of Beagle Road.
Okay, that's right by the assisted living place.
Yeah, that's where one spot is, and it looks like they fixed the other spot already. So that's the only one. Oh no, the other one is right on Highway 223 in Palmyra Township.
Right.
So that's yeah, and Palmyra Township is tiny.
Palmyra.
I'm gonna say Palmyra.
Palmyra.
Mira.
They're gonna make a lot of Illinois County people upset, Nick.
I know. I'm sorry.
All right, I'm going out of town to the west. I don't see anything significant here, but of course I'm
Yeah.
just during the bigger velocity area here. So
I would definitely go down to Blissfield then.
a big stuffed Tweety bird is in the field over here. That was interesting, but the garbage can
Interesting.
is over. Interesting. Most of it's over here is countryside too, so not much to blow over.
Jenny asks, "Are there more storms coming?" Over the lake right now, over Lake Michigan, I should say. There are 5 lakes around Michigan. Well, 3 of them. But anyway, Lake Michigan, we've got some rain coming, and I don't see anything concerning about these at this time. And I don't think we're going to have anything concerning with them. Oh, excuse me. We'll track these cells over here by Owasso, Bancroft, Brant, Chesaning. It's just rain right now. A little bit of lightning here and there. Even by Howell here. Just making our way down the line. Just some heavy rains. How late will you guys be on here? I'm not sure. I know Ryan's gonna go check to see if they can, or if you can locate some damage for us. But other than that, I don't see too much of a reason to be on here right now.
Yeah, those storms over Lake Michigan should remain pretty much subtle. The loss of daytime heating should limit any type of instability at all for these storms. Just some lightning would be the main concern with some heavy rain. I don't see much in the way of any severe threat.
Right. I mean, it's
Okay.
only 73 by me.
It is 68 here.
I wish.
Got some small branches down. That's nothing significant yet, though. I wouldn't expect the corn to be in a laid down pattern with that kind of stuff.
I muted you, Ryan, just to let you know. But yeah. A lot of lightning up here by Peacock. Just to the east of Ludington, free soil here, just north of Baldwin. That's really the only concern. Does look like there might be a little downburst here. Yeah, again, up to about 20 miles an hour of wind. Check correlation coefficient, see if there's any hail in there. No, not seeing any hail. So that's good, yeah. It's about 10 minutes old on this right side, but nope, nothing too concerning. .72 in Hillsdale. So warming back up on the other side of those storms. Get this fly back by this light again. I'm going to try to get him. Oh, I missed it. Just barely missed the fly. Yeah, I think that's it. Joel, you see anything on radar that's concerning at all or no?
Not really. There's maybe some gusty winds up in Lake County right now, but below severe criteria. Also, maybe some small hail. Let me check it.
Why are
CC.
you Robo Joel?
Sorry, I don't know why.
That's so weird.
Did you understand what I said though?
Yeah, Lake County.
Lake County, yeah. Up by Ludington.
Yeah, this fly is going to be the bane of my existence. Oh, I was so close again. Yeah, that's some heavy rain right there. Very heavy rain.
I didn't see anything in the way of hail, so
I didn't either. Yeah, it looks like almost 2 inches of rain fell between Free Soil and Wellston. I expect that to go up too. Yeah, about 2.25 inches, about just under 2.25 inches have fallen. That's about, yeah, older data, but yeah. Heavy rain, nothing severe. Nothing severe for Wayne County. Checking over by Lakefield, Brant. Nothing severe. Nothing concerning. So with that, I think we're good to end it. Right at 9 here. Ryan will post any pictures he gets of damage over by Blissfield. Yeah, he's almost there. Good night, Ashley. So yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody for watching. On your way out, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. If you want to shop our merch, that is helicity.co. We have a MSC page on there for all of our merch. Yeah, I think that's it. Everybody have a good night.
You guys hear me?
Hi, Ryan.
I don't know if you guys can see on my camera here, but I do have
All right, we're not.
Sturgeon Road.
Ryan, I just said the outro.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's okay.
But I got some minor tree damage here across the North Blissfield area. Continuing to work back to Blissfield area. That's all.
Nothing major.
Not yet.
All right, cool. Yeah, take some pictures and put it on the page. I'm going to end this live now.
All right.
And yes,
SWS for Flint.
Yeah, I just see that. It's a big special weather statement too. All right. I'm going to say the special weather statement and then that's it. So this is for Flint, Saginaw, and Burton and those bigger areas. So like Freeland, Saginaw, Hemlock, St. Charles, Frankenmuth, Bertrand, Clio, Beecher, Flint, Grand Blanc, Davidson, Otisville, Fenton, Byron, Durand, Lennon, Maurice, Owasso, and Henderson. special weather statement for 40-mile-an-hour wind gusts, and no hail is expected. And yeah. But yeah. I'm going to end it because I already said an outro. And a lot of people already left.
It's all right.
We'll go live again if anything goes to you. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night, everyone.